Well, wait till he's put his thumb down, Elaine. Come on. Sorry, mate, do you mind if I just store these here for a sec? Is that all right? Right, hello everybody. Yes, we are back live for the finish, and if you turn around, big news because car 36 IP Racing, they have been handed a stop-go penalty. That is pretty much going to hand the race to Axiometrics, who have pitted again but managed to get back out with a big lead. They're going over the start-finish line. There goes IP Racing. They haven't pulled into the pits yet. Number 36. They've got a penalty, and they've got to come in soon, otherwise they could be in big trouble here. What a shame, because they have had such a good race, haven't they?
For your information, it could be a black flag.
It could be a black flag. Let's hope that they see it and come in quickly. What a shame that would be. So big news here. Axiometrics leading the race. They've got a comfortable lead as well. All they've got to do really in the last half hour or so is take this home. If they can keep the car on track, they will pretty much win this race. It's big drama here for IP Racing. Of course, the challenge now for them is, can they hold on to second place, really? Now, I don't know if they've seen it. Surely they must be aware that they've got this penalty. And they're going to have to serve it this lap. If they don't serve it this lap, I imagine, really, they'll be in a lot of trouble. Sylvester behind the wheel of the IP Racing car at the minute. It is Axiometrics leading away by 48 seconds. Of course, that is going to extend quite significantly. Taylor Norton in the Autotech Motorsport car currently in third place. Could Autotech sneak second here in the closing stages? Wow, big drama. Comment below. We want to hear from you. Did you see this one coming? Scott Mansell, by the way, out. He's in the number 42, the Grid Finder car, currently at the minute, going very well indeed. So it's Autotech in third, IP Racing in second, and at the minute it is Axiometric in first place. There they go over the line. Number 18 leading the way. Jackson behind the wheel of that car right now. Just got to take it home with 24 minutes left on the clock. We are live right to the checkered flag and beyond as well. We're going to be handing out the Daggett and Dustbin Award a little bit later too. That is the prize handed out by the Marshals for the best looking car, voted for by the Marshals. Just over 23 and a half minutes left to go on the clock. Hope you enjoyed our coverage so far. If you want to watch even more live motorsport in 2022, this is the place to do it. Live Sport Now. There's a link in the body of this broadcast to our YouTube channel. If you haven't already, do click it. Head on over to our YouTube channel. If you comment in the live chat section, we can show your comment on screen. Make sure you hit subscribe as well. Here they come. IP Racing into the pits to serve this stop-go penalty. The big thing, this is huge now. This is the battle really for second and third. What's going to happen? Can Autotech take advantage of this? Let's find out. Into the pits. Off they go. IP Racing straight out, going for this. It's just a stop-go penalty, and they've served it. Now, I can also tell you, we're going to stay here because it looks like Sakara Racing 555, the 555 car, they've got a stop-go penalty as well now, so we're just going to stick around here for a little bit just whilst we watch that one. So Sukaru Racing 555, they now have a stop-go penalty as well. Track limits have been exceeded quite a lot throughout the course of the day. I'm just trying to see how quick they get this message, but Sukaru Racing now are the next car to come in and serve a penalty with 22.5 minutes left on the clock. Over 4.5 hours of racing action so far here at Oulton Park. What a day it has been. It's been an absolute corker, hasn't it? Almost a bit of a sprint race, I think, but just have a little look. I don't know if you can see the IP Racing. Look at the time mark that they've just left down here. Look at that, what a cracker that is. Who was really going for it? When you look at that. I don't think KAs could quite do it. So will Sukaru Racing get the message on this lap and pull in to serve their stop-go penalty? Scott Mansell just going over the start-finish line in Grid Finder. Number 42, currently running in 6th place. It's a shame actually for Sukaru because they are in 5th place. Jenkins currently behind the wheel of the 555 car. There goes Axiometrics over the line. Your race leaders, a comfortable lead at the minute as well. All they've really got to do is just take it home. M&D Racing go by the well, very well. Tony Perfect behind the wheel of that car at the minute, currently running in 4th place. As I said, Sukaru in 5th. Then we've got Scott Mansell and co in the Grid Finder team in 6th place. There has been a change on that last lap. Misty Racing have moved up to 7th. Luke's is behind the wheel of car number 26. That's just dropped down. That's Wolf Motorsport. Well, we're going to take the camera over to the start-finish line to give you a better look. You will see the action as it happens as one of the cars just pulls into the pits at the minute, and it is number 15 into the pits. 16, sorry, I was just saying, wasn't it? That's Tony Perfect coming into pits, M&D Racing. Here comes Sukaru Racing to serve that stop-go penalty now, as you can see, the 555 in from 5th place, but of course 4th place into the pits. Here comes 126 as well, that's McCollum in the track focus car. They've been riddled with issues all throughout the course of the day. So let's have a little look at this. It looks like IP Racing have managed to hold on to 2nd place. Another car coming into the pits as well. Who's this? I was just going to walk down, but not yet. Stay with us, don't go anywhere. We're live right to the end for EnduroKA, the 5-hour race here. It is car number 49. That is the LDR performance tuning car of David Bywater and Andy Greer-Hardy. Into the pits from 13th place. So Greer-Hardy behind the wheel of that one. Let's make our way a bit further down, shall we? Do you know, at the end of the race, if the car's going to Park Ferme, they're coming down here?
Park Ferme.
All of them, yeah.
Control, just under 20 minutes remaining. Stand by for the first
Park Ferme.
Thank you, cheers. There you go, confirmation cars will go into Park Ferme at the end of the race. Let's just make our way down a little bit further, shall we? Because I did want to have a quick chat with number 16, the M&D Racing car, Tony Perfect, Daniel Martin in that one, Nigel Griffiths as well. All right, boys. Just see if this was a routine stop for 16. It probably was because they were running very high indeed. Now it does look like IP Racing are holding on to 2nd place from Autotech Motorsport, so it doesn't look like that stop-go penalty has done too much damage. Let's just grab a quick word over here with Tony. Routine stop, Tony, I'll take it. That was planned, right?
Yeah, planned.
Yeah,
last stop of the day. We had to get in with our 4 last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, the last stop.
Been a good day though. You guys running right up there, weren't you?
Yeah, he was in the lead at one point. I think that's the first time, but yeah, it's been a good day considering.
Yeah. So you've been involved in EnduroKA for a while. What's so good about it?
We've been involved since day one. It's just a team atmosphere, great little cars, brilliant to drive. The whole camaraderie in the paddock is just brilliant.
Superb. So, congratulations today, well done. Very good stuff indeed. Let's head back out, shall we? That was Tony Perfect there, M&D Racing. Yeah, as I said, involved from the very start. Let's head over onto the pit wall again. I don't want to go too far down just because at the end of the race, will go onto the pit wall. They're going to go into Parc Fermé, which is actually the other end as well. So we'll head down and catch up with them. So there we go. I'm going to join you on the pit wall as well. Closing stages of this race. One more car into the pits as well. So really sort of last gas at the minute, isn't it? Is that the Race Logic car? Oh, it sounds like there's a puncher here. It does sound like a puncher. Car 192 Race Logic. Sounds like it's got a puncher. It has. Look at that front right. Second time I've seen that actually today. There's Jamie Morlett holding the wheel. He's going to get that change from Moores Motors. Fingers crossed we'll be joining him after the race for a special feature which we're going to record and we'll play for you another time. I just saw behind me Axiometrics, your race leader, car number 18 over the finish line start another lap. We are in the closing stages. Just take it home now. That's all you got to do. 192, that's Race Logic you're currently looking at. They've had to come into the pits. A shame for them. Martin Patz, Mark Winwood, Robin English, Charles Burke and Will Hilliard. 5 drivers in the team. It's been a busy day for them, hasn't it? It's been a busy day for the Moores Motors boys. But they've done a great job as always. So out it goes. As we turn the attention back to the track. So Axiometrics leading the way. Jackson behind the wheel of the car with 16 minutes left to go. Sylvester in the IP Racing car currently in second place. Taylor Norton in the Autotech car in third place. 48 seconds is the gap between first and second. And I can tell you something, they're really going for it, Sylvester. 3.8 seconds faster on that last lap alone than Jackson in Axiometrics. I think they're just going for this one now, aren't they? Taylor Norton in third in the Autotech. Quite a way down, although fastest car currently on the track, a 2:18.779 last time for Taylor Norton. So Norton's on the move as well. Believe it or not, that's 5 seconds faster than your current race leader. A little bit too little, too late with just 15 minutes on the clock. But perhaps going forward that fastest lap, they can make it. There goes Wingate Racing just through us as well. Car number 3 currently running in 22nd place. There goes Autotech. That's Taylor Norton over the line. What did he do this time? A 2:19.761, so going very quick indeed. Sakaru, car 555, Jenkins behind the wheel. They just put in their fastest lap of the entire race as well, a 2:19.552 last time round. So the car's getting a bit ahead of steam now. You would expect it, wouldn't you, after 4 hours and 45 minutes? The drivers are certainly finding the feet. And we do seem to have some of these stronger drivers now really pushing their way through. So number 16 dropped down the order a little bit. M&D Racing, of course, we just spoke to Tony, didn't we? They've just been into pits. There's your race leader right now coming through the grey and yellow. Number 18, Axiometric, your race leader, Jackson, behind the wheel of that car. Let's just see what Sylvester does in the IP Racing car. It's got the blue livery with the yellow Napa logo on it, on the bonnet and the sides. Let's just see how much quicker they're going. Again, it's going to take something quite special, isn't it? It's going to take a problem from Axiometrics, really, for them not to win this race with 14 minutes left. That's all. But just interesting to see how much time can a bit of, you just never know, do you? A little bit of pressure, knowing someone's closing you down, it might just force you into a mistake. Put a wheel on the dirt and have a spin, and suddenly you've lost another 15, 20 seconds, and then all of a sudden, the pressure is on. Here they come. That is IP Racing on your screen now, coming over the line. Car number 36. The gap is 44.973. Again, last time over the line, a 2:19.781. Axiometrics did a 2:23.485, so another 4 seconds out of them. Now, if you look at it that way, that's sort of 7-8 seconds in 2 laps. There's Sukaru coming over the line. Despite that stop-go penalty, still running in 4th place. A 2:19.809 as well over the line. Taylor Norton going very quickly indeed as well. fact, I think Taylor Norton in third place. The top three, I believe, are the only 3 cars actually on the lead lap of this race. So only 3 cars actually on the lead lap. 13 minutes left to go. Clock is ticking. Remember, have your say. Comment below. We want to hear from you. Have you enjoyed the day so far? We're live right to the very end now, so do not go anywhere. If you're watching on Facebook, hello. There's a link in the body of this broadcast to our YouTube channel. Give it a click, hit subscribe, have your say. If you comment in the chat section on YouTube, we can show it on screen, get your support in. We're live to the checkered flag and beyond here. As soon as the checkered flag falls, we're going to head over to Parc Fermé. You're going to hear from the drivers. We are going to hand out the now iconic Dagenham Dustbin Award as well. Time is ticking. There's your race leader over the line. Another lap completed. 12 minutes left to go. That is all. The time is ticking very quickly. There's the DKMS LDR performance tuning, by the way. In the last broadcast, we had a good chat with David regarding the charity. Do check them out, DKMS. They are a blood charity. So what's the gap this time? Jackson a little bit faster in the axiometrics that time around, 2:22.845, so nearly a second faster than the previous lap. I wonder if somebody's just said, look, just let you know, they're just creeping up a bit. You'll be fine, but you know, just to make you aware. Here comes Sylvester IP racing over the line, 2:20.116, so sort of 1.7 seconds faster that last lap. Of course, he's going to have to go about 5 seconds a lap faster if we're going to have even a whiff of this. It's not going to be the case. Axiometrics, if they can just keep it on the tarmac, will win this race. I don't want to give commentators curse because terrible things have happened before. We've seen it right at the death a couple of years ago for Brands Hatch, the Indy 500. We had one of the teams looking like they were going to win, and then a last gasp pit stop, unscheduled, ruined their chances. But you just never know what's going to happen as we tick below the 11-minute mark, just over 10.5 minutes left on the clock. That is it. We are in the closing stages at Oulton Park here for EnduroKA. We are live and exclusive for you on the pit wall right now. If anything happens in the pit lane, we are here. You will see it. It will be full of drama. You won't miss any of it. Do not go anywhere else. There is nothing else to watch right now. You've got to stay with us for the next 20 minutes or so. Don't go anywhere. There's Scott Mansell, car number 42, the grid finder car, being chased down by the Semprini Juniors car. Callum Perfect and David Evans racing in that one. An 18-year-old and a 16-year-old. Absolutely flying. Well, comments coming in. Get your comments in. We can see them. Support there for Autotech. Tell us, who are you supporting at the end of this race? We want to hear from you. If you want to have your comments shown on screen, Live Sport Now on YouTube, there's a link in the body of this broadcast. Head on over, hit subscribe and comment in the live chat section, and we can show your comment on screen. So what is the gap now between 1 and 2 with 9 minutes left? 38 seconds. So Sylvester in the IP Racing has taken 10 seconds out over the last few laps. Last time around for Jackson in the axiometrics, a 2:23.917. Sylvester in the IP Racing, 2:19.749, so another 4 seconds out. But with only 8.5 minutes left to go, because time is just going to run out. And car number 18 of Chris Wetherill and Dominic Jackson and Nigel Griffiths keep it on the tarmac for the next few laps, and you will win this race with 8.5 minutes left to go. I'm going to go grab a quick chat with Toby Owen from Grid Finder whilst I've got him.
Same again, but we're going to find one more, but Scott's coming again for for Brands, and Jen's coming for Brands, so we're just going to look for one more, but Tara might have someone.
Scott's doing all right, isn't he, out there?
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's absolutely sending it. He's just got our fastest lap, so he's just got 2:19.5.
Yeah.
So we've kind of told him on the radio that there is a chance for fourth if he pushes it. So he's.
That's what we like.
He's pushing hard.
That's what we like.
But we're pretty happy. We've got a P5 at Cadwell, so this is we're matching our best at the moment.
You're like George Russell. It's consistent, you lot, aren't you?
Yeah.
Not far away from that win, eh?
Yeah, maybe. We were hoping for a podium, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of all had it in our minds that was maybe possible.
Yeah.
Brands though. Or maybe even now, we've got 9 minutes left.
Do you know what? Never say never. I saw it at Brands a couple of years ago. It looked like one team had it done, dusted, and then it all drama, punched right at the end, through the race completely.
Yeah, well, there's the car ahead of us. They've had a drive-through, a stop-go.
That's Subaru, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So if they get one more track limits, it's a 1 minute stop-go. So we're not wishing ill on anyone, but
oh yes, you are. You're a race team. You want to get that position, don't you?
Nice, wouldn't it?
You will all shake hands at the end of the day, but right now it's competition.
Right now we want that P4.
But thanks for talking to us. Best of luck. Enjoy the final 5 minutes or so. Not long to go. There we go. That's Grid Finder. At the minute, Scott Mansell behind the wheel of the car. They are running in 5th place, going very well indeed. Can they snatch that 4th place? You just heard from Toby Owen then. So what is the gap then between Jenkins and Mansell? That's the gap we want to know, isn't it? So Jenkins in 4th, 555. Again, we just heard there to go past our screen, the Subaru car. One more track limits, they will have to serve another penalty, and it'll be a 1 minute penalty which will hand 4th place. You just never know what's going to happen. By the way, the gap at the top is down to 34 seconds. Sounds a lot. There are 6 minutes left, so we've only got, 3 laps or so to go, but it's just taking another 4 seconds out of axiometrics. I just wonder if Jackson probably does have more to give, but just thinking, what's the point? Let's just take this one home. It doesn't matter whether you win by 1 second, 10 seconds, 30 seconds or a minute, just so long as you win. More comments coming in. If you want to have your say, head over to our YouTube channel, Live Sport Now. That's the place to do it. Support coming in. If you get your comment on screen, Live Sport Now on YouTube, hit subscribe, comment in the live chat section, we can put it on. If you're watching on Facebook, best place to do it is our YouTube channel. If you're watching on Twitter, head over to our YouTube channel. If you're watching on LinkedIn or Twitch, head over to our YouTube channel. Yes, we are live everywhere. Live Sport Now on Twitch. Ian Waterhouse, that's me on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, check me out, Ian Waterhouse. Let's connect. We clearly share the same interests if you're watching this. Live Motorsport Now on Facebook, and of course Live Sport Now on YouTube. That says the best place to watch live motorsport for free, behind the scenes action. Think Drive to Survive, but alive. And you've got us. Here we go. We are literally down to the end of this race. 5 minutes, that is left on the clock. There go Axiometrics, they are your race leader. Car number 18 over the line for yet another circulation. I would say, 2 minutes, what are they doing, 2:20, 3 laps left to go then. We only have 3 laps left to go off this race. G&B Finch Limited car into the pits as well. I would imagine at this late stage, that's probably not planned. It has promoted Wolf Motorsport up to 8th place, so G&B Finch Racing into the pits. Are we going to have a very last gas driver change? It looks like we might. They come in from 9th place and we're running in the top 10. Maybe they did need to make this change right at the very death as well. Will they be able to hold on to a top 10? Wolf Motorsport have benefited so far. They're now up to 8th place. And TSL's decided to change again for the final 5 minutes and now give team names, hasn't it? So Axiometrics leading the way in 1st place, IP Racing in 2nd, Autotech in 3rd. There go G&B Finch, Sakara Racing in 4th, Gridfinder in 5th, Misty Racing, Car 72 in 6th, KM Racing in 7th, Wolf Motorsport up to 8th. That's G&B Finch Racing just going back out on track. I wonder if they're going to drop down quite a bit. GM Performance in 10th, VPEX Motorsport in 11th, M&D Racing in 12th, Shine Automotive 13th, Burton Power Racing in 14th, Calamity 15th, LDR Performance Tuning in 16th, Semprini Juniors 17th, DKMS LDR Performance Tuning car, that's number 29 in 18th. Misty Racing, the 172 car, is 19th. Camel Racing have just got past Race Logic on that last lap. So Camel Racing up to 20th, Race Logic down to 21st. Wingate Racing 22nd, Semprini Racing 23rd. So interestingly, the Semprini Juniors, they're beating the seniors at the minute. TTL Racing 24th, Covershaw 25th, Hard Enthusiastic in 26th, Touring Car Racing 27th, 77 Racing in 28th, Mauricio Motorsport in 29th, and Track Focus in the pits. Fatboy Racing, as we know, retired in the pits, and Chameleon retired after 14 laps. Wow, 3 minutes left to go. What is the gap at the top? By the way, it's down to 28 seconds now. It's 5 seconds taken out. IP Racing took 5 seconds out that last lap. It's not going to be enough. After this, there will be 2 laps left. We will be on the penultimate lap of this race. Well, excitement, drama, you name it. We've had it all today here at Oulton Park. We've had some great chats with some of the drivers, huge interviews, you name it. We've done it, we've been there, we've seen it. This is the best place to be right now. EnduroKA. This is the place. There's a link. If you want to find out more, head over to EnduroKA.co.uk. Again, just above actually where our YouTube channel is, there is a link in the body of the broadcast there. Emily Esmond Elsie has said, come on, KM Racing on the EnduroKA Facebook page. So here we go. 1:48 left to go. There goes Sakaru Racing. The gap's down to 23 seconds, by the way, between first and second. Another 5 seconds taken out from IP Racing, but it's not enough. It will not be enough. Axiometrics, I believe, are on now their penultimate lap of this race. They've completed 120 circulations around Oulton Park International in just under 5 hours. Very shortly, with 1 minute 20 left on the clock, they are going to take the checkered flag. Just keep it on the tarmac. That is all you have to do for one more time around. Through go Autotech Motorsport. They've had a very good day indeed. They're exactly a minute behind IP Racing, exactly 1 minute 23 behind Axiometrics. They are the last of the runners actually on the lead lap of this race. So I'm just thinking, actually, will we? You're right, man. You're right. Will we have one more lap? Will we? Because people are coming onto the pit wall. I'm just wondering, will Axiometrics make it through? If Autotech have just come past at 1:23, I think actually it might work in their favour if they just massively slow down here. Yeah. Now Axiometrics are down in garage 25. Everybody's come down here. We should see, I think we're probably going to see the checkered flag this time around. I think they're slowing down on purpose so as not to have to do one more lap and take the checkered flag this time around. It makes perfect sense, doesn't it, with 14 seconds left on the clock. Is this it? Are we about to see the checkered flag? Are Axiometrics.com about to win the 5 hours of Oulton Park in round 5 of the EnduroKA season? They are. This will be it now. The checkered flag is out. The checkered flag is waiting. And there it is, it's Axiometrics. They have massively slowed down to take the checkered flag, and they do, and they win. There they are, flashing the headlights. Axiometrics win the EnduroKA 5 hours of Oulton Park. My word, IP Racing at the end, they're only 2.492 seconds behind. Wow, they really slowed down. That was tight in the end. Wow, incredible stuff. Now Axiometrics are in garage 25. I wonder if we can just run down and go see them. A few more cars coming over the line. Let's just see them over, shall we? So IP Racing confirmed in second place. You can show how much they slowed down. Now I want to head down to garage 25. Autotech are going to take third place as well, but they hugely slowed down to Axiometrics. It was only 2.49 seconds in the end. A last lap of 2 minutes 40, so there might well have been another one if they could have done it. Autotech are delighted because they've managed to finish in third place, so it's a podium for Autotech. They're very happy. Axiometrics take the win though here. They should be in garage 25. I think we've got the Axia boys down here somewhere. I know we've got Stacchini there, very happy. Autotech have just taken third place. They're delighted. They're on the podium. Congratulations to everybody. Right, we're going to get ourselves up to Parc Fermé. Also, let's just pop TSL up on the screen, get official confirmation of the results for you. and we're going to head up to Parc Fermé. Well, there you go. What do you make of that?
Good. Yeah.
Congratulations to Axiometrics. We know they're quick. Cadwell Park, they were right there too. We've got Gridfinder just walking behind me. I think ended up in 5th place. I think they'll be chuffed with that. And of course, very shortly, we're going to hand out the Dagenham Dustbin Award. There's a track focus car, unfortunately unable to actually finish. You head up to Parc Fermé. I'm just going to go grab the Dustbin Award. Not quite, sorry. So Axiometrics from pole to the outright win as well. It doesn't happen too often, does it, here over the course of a 5-hour endurance race? And here they are. I'll just wait for the camera to come around. There we go, you can probably see me. Here I am with Dominic Jackson. Oh. Dominic, first of all, congratulations. Second of all, you really want to didn't want to do that extra lap, did you?
You've gathered that, did you? Yeah, I couldn't find the accelerator pedal.
How does it feel? Because it's 5 hours, it's an endurance race, it's tough. Got the pole position, of course, you converted it.
Yeah, I mean, cracking all round really. Perfect weekend. I mean, we've had a good car. The team prepare LDR performance. They perform. They build a great car and prep a good car. Chris, my teammate, fantastic qualifying. He was got the pole position but he's been on it. I've been just a little bit behind him, but enough to keep pedalling away.
Well, clearly, yeah.
We had the first safety car. We pitted, and we actually, these guys, IP, made a better call.
They came in straight away, and you were a lap later.
We did another lap, so we had to battle back from like 24th or whatever it was. Yeah. Got back up, then we were battling with them, and then handed over to Chris. Chris managed to pull a bit of a gap. I think they were on a similar strategy. I mean, the tyres, we knew were going to be an issue towards the end. Yeah. And I guess, I don't know, they pitted for tyres as well. But we held out and thought, well, actually, we're going to leave it as late as we can. So they've got fresh rubber. We got a gap. Sadly, they got a drive-through, which obviously helped. So I just backed off completely. Yeah. So I thought, don't want to over push it. So
no, we saw that. I mean, they were taking sort of 4 or 5 seconds out, but we thought obviously you're taking it a little bit easy. 2.4 seconds, I think it was, or 2.9 over the line though in the end. I know you were taking it easy. But
well, the team, to be fair, kept me in the picture, and they said, look, you've got enough. If you put in I think a 2:30 last lap, that'll be enough. And I was like, just backing off, and then it was good enough. But to be fair, we could have pushed harder, but we just thought, we didn't want to do the extra lap and just nursing the car a bit. So all in all, great performance, great team performance. Really happy.
Congratulations, Dominic.
Thank you.
Well done. Congratulations. Let's have a quick chat over here because I'll tell you something. I know he was taking it easy, but 2.4 or something over the line in the end. Were you about 48 seconds back at one point?
I didn't know he was taking it easy, yeah. Yeah, so I had a few mistakes there on that last stint, but it's what it is. Those guys drive really well, so yeah, I think we swapped for tyres, but we put some old tyres on and they seemed to be really bad. I went out and I was like, why have we wasted this time here? Should have probably put some brand new ones on, but yeah, I started to get kind of used to the car towards the end. Obviously, got penalised a few times with the penalties. You know, I wasn't going beyond the track limits to find time. I just, you know, was struggling with the tyres, so I got
in the end, it didn't make a huge amount of difference. I mean, you never know. Without it, who knows? But we certainly know Dominic would have gone a bit quicker had he known you were bearing down on him. But second place, it's fantastic though. You of course winners here last year. You got a pretty good record at Oulton Park.
Well, this is the second time me driving the KA. I've got second at Anglesey as well behind Axia, so it would have been nice to beat him. But yeah, like I say, I made a few. I'm pretty upset because I made a few mistakes in the last session. But yeah, happy with second place. The rest of the guys drove really well, so
I think you all did.
Yeah, it went all right. I mean, I started to find some time towards the end, but overall it wasn't. The last stint wasn't that enjoyable. I was happy when it ended. So.
We'll see you at Brands, yeah? Well done, congratulations.
Cheers,
don't be hard on yourself. You've done pretty good. Big shout to the Autotech boys. Wow, what a race that was. Congratulations, you're on the podium. How do you feel?
Thank you very much. Yeah, overwhelmed. You know, I haven't had a podium in cars for like 2 years now. I actually got my first ever podium in cars on my debut race, which was back in 2020 at SNET, 12 hour. And yeah, we come here today and, you know, after a really bad round last time out, 2 engines blew up. I stuck at P3 on the grid, and you know, the guys in the team just, you know, worked super hard, put the laps in, you know, were consistent the whole day, no damage, and you know, I brought home in third place. Yeah, I'm really chuffed.
They want your autograph over there. They all want you. Get him over here as well, your teammate, because what a drive it was by the pair of you. I mean, you set it up in qualifying, didn't you? In fact, how weird is that? It's actually 1, 2, 3 from the grid, and that's how it finished. It's not often you see that in an endurance race, is it?
No, it's not. You know, at one stage we was down to like 24th after our first pit stop, and we was like, why we've dropped so many places, and then we just kept putting in the laps, climbing back up. After the second pit stop, I think we pitted P6. After the first one, then we went down to like, I don't know, mid 15 or something, and then yeah, we just came back, and I knew in my last stint I just had to be consistent and just brought the car home. You know, I'm really happy. Well,
that's fine. Go celebrate with the team. Look, they look absolutely thrilled. We are going to head over to the other drivers. Just got to pick this up because we are going to hand out the Danganin Dustbin Award. It is for the car with the best livery as voted for by the marshals. But let's go down and see if we can chat to some more of the drivers, shall we? I really wanted to catch up with Grid Finder, see if we could find them heading out already. What we will do is make our way down to the garages very shortly. People are going to think I'm going to be handing this to them, but I'm not. It's not for you, but just unfortunately it's not for you guys. But how was it out there today?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, really tough. Yeah. It was a lot less cars than I'm obviously used to from last year, but yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
It's nice. The reliability from everybody has been pretty impressive, hasn't it, for these KAs?
Yes, the team have done a fantastic job. I know a couple of people have had like limping at home, like these guys, etc. 77 Racing have just had fourth gear, but most of the people have managed to get around it somehow. So yeah, it's good. It's good.
Well done. Congratulations for just getting to the finish. It's some achievement, isn't it? Just finishing these races.
Yeah, well, we only had fourth gear, so
yes,
we got to
yes, I remember. Yes, yeah.
It's be interesting getting out of here now, just in fourth, but
well, you need a push.
I'll come and get you.
Let's give fourth gear a day off tomorrow, shall we? Let's keep on going. The cars are just making their way through. Actually, we do. I wonder if we can just grab Scott Mansell here very quickly. Scott, just before you head off, now you've driven everything, Formula One cars, you name it. Now a KA. How was it?
It was absolutely fantastic. Actually, had some great racing out there. I mean, they're actually quite difficult to extract the time from, so you have to be super precise, but a load of fun. Very
different, of course, and by the way, anybody, if you haven't subscribed to Driver 61 on YouTube, I don't mean to blow smoke, but it is really good. Like, the content is sensational. Is there going to be a little video about this, do you think?
Perhaps. We haven't put anything in the plan, but we'll probably put some of it in one of our videos, yes.
Well, it's been a strong race from the team, hasn't it? Everybody finishing 5th place. You've got to be happy, right?
Yeah, of course, we were hoping for a podium, but 5th is good for my first race in this series.
Congratulations. I think you guys are heading off already. Well done. We'll see you later, no doubt. Hopefully, we'll see them at Brands Hatch as well. Now this is car number 56, Hard and Enthusiastic. We're going to catch up with them in the garage very shortly, if you know what I mean. Right, let's keep on going down and chat to some of the other drivers as well whilst we're over here, shall we? How was that? All right, you enjoy it?
It's good fun, yeah. Only had to bring it in for the last 20 minutes, but...
Well, there you go, easy job, isn't it?
Glory, right?
One thing I want to say, I'm so impressed with the reliability of these cars. I mean, I remember doing Snetterton a few years ago, 12 hours, and everybody was making bets on how many were going to retire. That was in the first year. But they don't just keep going, don't they?
They're pretty tough. They can overheat. We have got an extra fan.
An extra fan. Well done, mate. Congratulations. It's some achievement just getting to the end. We've got Wingate Racing up here as well, number 3. Let's have a quick chat. How are we doing? All right?
All right, yeah, disappointing day.
Well,
we're on second most of the day, and then too many track penalties. So
you're not the only one.
No, but I only got the one. But I had to serve it. The other two drivers got them.
Well, you know,
Andy Chapman,
if you're watching the rerun of this.
Andy Chapman, Leon Bridgeway, were their fault.
At least you got to take it home, though, eh?
Yeah, well, we started 20th, we finished 22nd, but we ran second and third for a lot of the race. Car went really well. It was good today. Good fun.
The reliability is sensational. What's the mileage? 96,058 on the mileometer here.
Yeah.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah.
Has it been clocked?
Probably.
Probably, yes. It's done about 2 million miles,
yeah.
I think.
When you think it's just done 24 hours at Anglesey, they're amazing,
yeah.
aren't they?
24 hours at Anglesey, 12 hours at Snetterton, you name it. Well done anyway. Congratulations. Good stuff indeed. This definitely isn't the Ford KA. We are going to make our way down to the garage. Just going to wait for the cars to make their way through. They've just got to go through scrutiny. Should we go have a little poke around and see what happens up there before we make our way down? I want to find the rest of Hard Enthusiastic, if you know what I mean. But we will catch up with them very, very shortly. Here's Colin French. Let's grab Colin.
Yeah, not a problem.
Rallying tomorrow, Colin.
How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm not bad. How are you, more important?
Warm.
You're the one who's been doing all the work.
Warm. It's been hot today.
Are you happy?
The car's been lacking a bit of power, but from where we started to where we finished, I'm happy.
Unfortunately, I haven't come down to give you this time, so I'll give everybody a clue. It's not Shine Automotive. You've won this enough times over before.
Yeah, plenty of times, thank you. Yeah.
Right, we're going to have Wayne back for Brands?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It's a bit quieter without him, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very quiet without Wayne. Very quiet. Yeah,
nice.
Definitely.
Nice one, Colin. You take care. It's good to see you, mate. We'll see you again soon, no doubt. Let's go up actually and see what they're doing. And we're not supposed to do this, but we do it anyway. I got told off once for filming and scrutineering, but I don't really care. Let's go have a little look and see what they're doing, shall we? Here's the Camel racing car, by the way. Tell us, what do you think is the best looking car? That is an absolute beauty, isn't it? That's arguably my favourite one. One or two little scrapes and bumps, as you can see, but nothing particularly major. And look at this fan system we've got going on. This is the air conditioning system, isn't it?
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Does not work.
It must be sweltering in there.
Yeah, it's hot. It's really hot.
I'll tell you what, unfortunately I'm not giving you the Dagon and Dustbin, I'm afraid, but you get my vote though.
Thank you very
my
much.
vote doesn't actually mean anything.
This thing is minging now, so
I'll let you go.
Cheers, mate.
Unfortunately, my vote doesn't count for anything, but there we go. Here's the Covershaw car. Watch your back, Leon, because you've got a car coming behind you. There's the 55, the Covershaw car. I'm hoping our number 56 head down to the garage sooner rather than later. As soon as they make their way onto the weighbridge, we will walk down and head on over there as well. We've got a few highlights to show you very shortly. So what have you made of today? Comment below, we want to hear from you. They beat you?
So they did us. Yeah, they came 17th, we came 23rd, so yeah, they got us.
So the drive home's going to be unbearable, isn't it?
We just need some more flat circuits where the old beer belly doesn't come into play.
I said the drive home's going to be unbearable, isn't it?
Well, he'll just have to be quiet, won't he?
Well done anyway, guys. So some pretty there, beaten by... Oh, look at this. Let's have a look. I wonder if we can have a little look at this. Look at what's going on here. They really are checking, aren't they? Look at that. That's the underside of an EnduroKA car. think they're actually doing the podium already, so we're going to stick around here. Actually, we will walk. In fact, let's head down to the podium because I think they're about to do it. They've obviously sent the top 3 straight through, have they? I'm not seeing their cars anymore, so I think they've sent the top 3 through. Oh no, the cars are still here. They've obviously sent the teams down, so let's head on down to the podium, see if we can catch that. Then we're going to head down to Garage 19 because we have another award to hand out too. And of course it is the famous Dagenham Dustbin. So what a beautiful day we've had at Oulton Park. We've seen a few spins as well here a little bit earlier. We were out on track. We've got a little video to play for you now. Just a couple of cars having a little dance and a bit of a spin on track earlier today. Roll VT. Oh, 56, Hard Enthusiastic, have a spin, keep it going and they'll be absolutely fine. So Hard Enthusiastic here, car number 56, they're okay. We're not going to have a safety car. We have waved yellows, it's not a safety car. I've got 12 on Facebook whenever I say, oh, we've got a spinner, it's the Covershaw car, spun into Hislops. Managed to get going again, no harm done there. Off the track, fortunately didn't really have anybody around, and good driving from the cars behind, a good driving actually from the driver there to just... There you go, there is your podium. The driver's just making their way down. Please say we have already caught up with all of them, as you can probably gather. So we are going to make our way down to Garage 19 now at the very top of the day. We actually spoke to Autotech Motorsport a little bit earlier, and we also caught up with G&V Finch in the assembly area. How 5-6 hours have made things change. Quite remarkable, huh? Let's hear from them. This is before they even went out, and Autotech, as we know, ended up on the podium. It was a happy ending for them. Roll VT. Got the G&V Finch car here. Let's have a quick chat. It's good to see you. Now, you guys are kind of EnduroKA veterans, aren't you?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, we started in, I think it was 2019, so yeah. This is our 4th year. But yeah, it's been up and down, I have to say. But yeah, we started really well, actually. We was second on the podium in Donington. We thought, this is easy. And it hasn't been since then. Everything has to come together. All the stars need to be aligned. But I think with the 3 drivers we've got today, we're quite kind of close in terms of competitiveness. So we've got a good chance of kind of making our way through the grid, I think. But
back on the podium then today. I mean, where you start on the grid, does it really matter in EnduroKA?
I think it's about staying out of trouble and keep circulating and just keep banging in some reasonable times and staying off the penalties. We've gone through that pain before. Keeping the car, giving the car a little bit of respect and decent pit stops. So that's the strategy today anyway.
So you're still here 4 years later in EnduroKA. Why is it so much fun to race in?
I think it's because everybody's in the same machine, right? So it does come down to that to driver ability, and that's what kind of keeps us eager to want to improve. Seeing some of the drivers that the pro drivers that come along. Actually, we were kind of, when that first started, we were like, oh really? They're kind of encroaching on our kind of novice sport, but actually it's quite good to see what they can do and try and follow their lines and try and learn.
And beat them sometimes, eh?
Well, absolutely, that's the plan.
Fantastic, best of luck. And would you believe how quick is that? We are going to get underway pretty quick, it seems. We are probably about 5 or 6 minutes ahead of schedule. Of course, it usually lights out bang on 10 to, so of course they do have to get out and get around on track. The 30-second board is up. Just a reminder, Axia Matrix on the pole position. There is IP Racing. There is Autotech as well. Let's just grab a quick word with this young man over here. Always got a smile on your face.
How you doing, man? It's the best moment of the weekend to see you, honestly.
Right. Oh, give it. He doesn't mean it, really.
No, I do.
Good qualifying, confident.
Yes, we are. Unfortunately, me and one other of my teammates, we haven't tested this weekend, so we're relying on the guys that did.
Yeah.
But they did an awesome job.
They did a great job, didn't they?
Awesome. So the car feels beautiful, especially after Cadwell, so let's see how it goes.
Fantastic. Quick question for you. Tea or coffee? What's better?
Coffee.
Yes, good luck.
I need to see
He knows his stuff. Cheers, best of luck. There we go. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, I'm in front of Hard Enthusiastic car number 56. I'm doing a really poor job of hiding this. They may not have won the race today, but that doesn't matter because they've won the trophy that really matters. As voted for by the marshals, Hard and Enthusiastic race team, you have won the Dagenham Dustbin. There you go. Who wants it? You want it? Who wants it? And guys, you've actually won this as well. Which is probably better than the dustbin, actually, isn't it? How does that feel? You may not have won the race, but hey.
Mate, we're here. We're going, and we could still win it. Oh no, it's over.
Yeah. Well, next year.
No, next time.
This is a really long race if you're still racing.
Yeah, no, in my head, we're still going round. Now there's next round, isn't there? Brands, last round.
Last round.
So,
yeah.
We'll be right on it. Good to see you.
Well done. Congratulations. Been a good day?
Okay, yeah, great, really good.
And that's the best way to finish it, right?
It is.
Nobody wants to win this trophy. They want that trophy.
Great to be acknowledged.
Well done. Congratulations. Hard Enthusiastic. They are your Dagenham Dustbin winners. Well, there you go. That just about rounds it out from us as well. What a day it's been. Congratulations to everybody, but especially Axiometrics on picking up the win, IP Racing for second, and Autotech Motorsport in third. I have had an absolute cracking day. If you want to watch more live motorsport, Live Sport Now is the place to do it on YouTube. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click. Make sure you hit subscribe, because in 2 weeks' time we're back at Snetterton with the MG Car Club. So even more live coverage for you. Thanks so much for watching today. If you do want to find out more about EnduroKA as well, www.enduroka.co.uk. I've been your host, Ian Waterhouse, and until next time, drive safely.